Hello, everyone. I wanted to go over the survey that you completed last week about selecting a learning objective. Remember, an objective includes a measurable verb normally, and also how you took that learning objective, which was basically in an analog format, and turned it into a digital format, applying each of the levels of the SAMR model, the substitution, augmentation, modification, and redefinition. As you probably discovered when you were doing this, it was kind of hard to fit them into these specific little boxes, and that's a normal thing, and it's not like they're going to automatically be only in one level. Many times you'll think of an idea and you might think, well, this reaches the modification level, but then maybe it also touches on the redefinition level. So it's not a perfect model, but it does give you something to work on and think about as you are designing instruction and thinking about using technology to enhance that instruction and the learning. So as you know, you went through and filled out this form, and then when you clicked submit, you were able to view the finished spreadsheet. I thought it'd be really good to share this finished spreadsheet with you. What I did was I created these, I adapted the format a little bit. I selected this cell and selected format, and I did text wrapping. I like to have it wrapped so it doesn't go on really long, because as you can see, here's a really long statement here. And so if you didn't have text wrapping, you would be scrolling horizontally forever to read it. And then I hid a couple of the columns. I hid the username and also the timestamp that's automatically calculated in Google Forms. Remember, when you create a Google Forms file, it automatically will populate it to a Google Sheets or a spreadsheet file. And as you can see here, even though this is a spreadsheet and we think about spreadsheets as being a calculation tool with numbers, they also can sort text. So it's a very handy and easy way to look at results using a spreadsheet, because with a spreadsheet, you can sort and filter automatically. So let me show you how to do this. What I did here was I actually sorted the learning objectives so I could look at all of the answers for that particular learning objective. So I just simply clicked this drop down arrow and selected sort sheet A to Z. And what this does is that's an ascending order. A to Z is ascending. And it's easy to remember that, because if you think of ascending beginning with an A, think of that, A to Z. That's how I remember it. And descending order is Z to A, or 100 to 0. And think about it, D comes after A, so it would be the opposite direction. But I always remember ascending, beginning with an A, and that's from the top to the bottom, A to Z, or 0 to 100. All right, so after that long explanation, click the drop-down arrow, and then if you just select Sort Sheet A to Z from this column, it'll automatically sort this column and the rows. These are columns, and across our rows. So I did start looking through some of the answers, and they really were pretty good. I mean, obviously some of them were not written in an objective format, but that's okay. At least you sort of got the idea of what would this look like, taking this paper-based learning objective and turning it into a more technology-rich experience for the students. Here's one that's a little bit, I didn't really understand this when the person wrote Google Docs, Grammarly, Google Docs, PowerPoint. That didn't show a lot of thought, so I would really appreciate it when most of these people did put a lot of thought into these ideas, and I encourage you to read through these, and I will be giving you the link to this Google Sheets so you can practice filtering and sorting, because we will be getting to spreadsheets later on in the class. And then what you can also do is, let's say you wanted to filter, I have all the section numbers in here. Let's say you just wanted to filter your one section number. This little icon is a filter. So you click that, and you can see it has all of them selected right now. But we'll say clear. We won't select anything. And let's say I just want to select my class, which would be, my name is Barbara Schroeder. So I'll click OK. So now only the results from my class show up. And I can easily view all the results and see how people wrote these objectives and what they did. Again, if you want to view all of them, you say select all and you click OK. So you learned how to filter using Google Sheets, and you learned how to sort using Google Sheets. Pretty cool, huh? I'll share this file with all of you so you can take a look at some of your classmates' ideas on how to adjust these learning objectives to the various levels of the SAMR model. Thanks for viewing.